Blake Lively has long been one of Hollywood's most adored stars. From her stunning red carpet appearances to her quirky and relatable social media exchanges with her husband, Ryan Reynolds, she was often seen as the epitome of Hollywood glamour mixed with down-to-earth charm. She was, for many, the girl next door who had it all: a successful career, an enviable marriage, and a picture-perfect family. But as the world of fame often proves, the higher you climb, the harder you fall. In recent months, Lively's once polished image has started to crack, leaving many fans questioning her motives and actions. What happened to the Blake Lively we once adored? The beginning of the downfall. Blake Lively's public image had always been that of a wholesome, relatable star. Fans loved her for being both glamorous and down-to-earth. She was the woman everyone wanted to be: stylish, family-oriented, and effortlessly cool. But as the spotlight shone brighter on her, the cracks began to show. It wasn't one single event that led to the fall from grace. Rather, it was a series of missteps, controversies, and questionable decisions that chipped away at the public's perception of her. The first major sign that something wasn't quite right came during the promotional tour for It Ends With Us, a film based on Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. While this movie was highly anticipated due to its exploration of tough themes like domestic violence, Blake's promotional efforts seemed more focused on her personal brand than the heavy subject matter of the film: the feud with Justin Baldoni. The first major red flag appeared when Blake unfollowed her co-star Justin Baldoni and the author of the novel, Colleen Hoover, on Instagram. In the world of Hollywood, an unfollow is often seen as a declaration of war, signaling behind-the-scenes tension. Fans quickly took notice, and whispers of a feud began to surface. Behind the scenes, it was reported that Lively and Baldoni had differing views on how to handle the film's sensitive themes. While Baldoni, who directed the film, was vocal about the importance of addressing domestic violence with the seriousness it deserved, Lively appeared to approach the promotion in a far more casual manner. Instead of diving deep into the difficult topics the film dealt with, Lively repeatedly mentioned her various business ventures, including her hair care line and drink brand. This led fans to accuse her of being out of touch with the gravity of the movie's message. As the drama escalated, Lively's relationship with Baldoni became strained, and the unfollowing only heightened the public's perception of a feud. Ryan Reynolds and the PR misstep. If the tension with Justin Baldoni wasn't enough, Blake's decision to bring her husband, Ryan Reynolds, into the promotional tour added more fuel to the fire. During interviews, Lively casually mentioned that Reynolds had written one of the film's pivotal scenes. While the couple's playful banter is often loved by fans, in this context, it seemed to shift the focus from the serious themes of the movie to trivial details about the couple's life. Critics quickly accused Lively of using her husband's fame to deflect attention away from the film's heavy subject matter. It wasn't the first time Lively had brought Reynolds into her professional endeavors, but this felt different. The decision to highlight his involvement in the film made it seem as if Lively was more interested in using the film as a platform for her personal brand than engaging with the film's deeper themes. This further fueled the narrative that she was out of touch with the seriousness of the subject matter. The white feminism backlash. As if the tensions on set and the promotional missteps weren't enough, Blake's personal branding began to face further scrutiny. Lively had long aligned herself with various women's rights campaigns and was often lauded for being a champion of female empowerment. However, in today's social climate, fans are more critical about how celebrities engage with social justice issues. For many, Lively's brand of feminism seemed disconnected from the broader struggles of women of color and marginalized communities. The most significant misstep came when Lively promoted It Ends With Us by encouraging audiences to come to the cinema in floral dresses and enjoy the movie with friends. For a film dealing with the heavy topic of domestic violence, this comment felt tone-deaf. It wasn't the first time Lively had made a controversial statement either. Her brand of feminism, which appeared to focus primarily on white privileged women, was criticized for ignoring the systemic issues faced by other marginalized groups. The backlash was swift, with many questioning whether Blake truly understood the complexities of intersectionality in the modern feminist movement. The Preserve blog controversy. Blake's controversies didn't stop there. The internet quickly dug up her infamous lifestyle blog, Preserve, which she ran for a short period. One of the most egregious mistakes during her blog's run was a romanticized portrayal of the antebellum South, a period deeply tied to the institution of slavery. Many found this to be an unforgivable cultural insensitivity, especially in today's climate of racial awareness. While Lively had since moved on from Preserve, the internet never forgets. The resurfacing of this controversy only added fuel to the fire, as fans and critics alike questioned whether she was truly aware of the racial implications of her actions. The Met Gala controversies. Lively's fashion choices, once praised, started to attract criticism. Her appearance at the 2018 Met Gala, where she wore a gown inspired by Catholic iconography, raised eyebrows. Some fans felt that her outfit was an example of cultural insensitivity, using religious symbols as mere fashion statements. Similarly, in 2022, her choice to pay homage to the Gilded Age in a gown that morphed into a Statue of Liberty-inspired look also drew criticism. This period of extreme class divides and exploitation was seen by some as a problematic choice for a fashion statement. Blake Lively had long been a favorite at the Met Gala, but these two instances marked a shift in public opinion. Critics began to question whether Lively was simply out of touch with the cultural conversations surrounding her, or whether she was deliberately ignoring the implications of her fashion choices. The eco-friendly hypocrisy. Another point of contention for Lively was her eco-friendly image, which was increasingly questioned as more details about her lifestyle came to light. Blake has long promoted an image of being environmentally conscious, but the public began to scrutinize whether her actions matched her words. Many began to see a disconnect between her supposed eco-friendly stance and her actions, further contributing to the perception that she was out of touch with the values she had once championed. The fall of the perfect image. What was once an image of a beloved, relatable, and flawless star has now turned into a cautionary tale of how fame, personal branding, and public perception can change in the blink of an eye. Blake Lively, once the darling of Hollywood, is now facing a backlash from fans and critics alike, questioning her sincerity, priorities, and her understanding of the cultural and social issues she so often champions. Was Blake Lively the victim of a misunderstood narrative, or has the shine worn off her perfect image? Only time will tell whether she can repair the cracks in her public persona. But one thing is certain: Hollywood's brightest stars are not immune to falling from grace. And that's a wrap on the breakdown of Blake Lively's recent controversies. What do you think? Is it all a misunderstanding, or is her public image truly on the decline? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.